Oh, goodness, how time has flown. A potato a day keeps the existentialism away. That's what my mother used to say.
But she wanted kids, you know? What was I supposed to do? Tell her husband? Bah, she was just like my third wife. She did make a great Botvinja, though. Kinda wish I hadn't stolen all her money when I left. What was that? I think we're slowing down. That's it! We finally stopped!
My goodness! Seems like we've arrived in the wrong location. Or worse, in the wrong time.
Komarov's ship is still missing.
Don't worry, Olga. We've seen the last of him.
When the cat is away, the mice dance on the table.
A hyperjump error of 0.001% means we are a mere 0.17 light years away from New Earth.
One thing's for sure, we can't stay here.
As Valerie says, we're close. Let's get to work.
Smooth operator. Comrade Peeler, stop staring vacantly at the wall. You can do that during the Commandant's next speech. Just when you thought you reached New Earth and get a break, you reach planet Hellhole and have to increase production. But I'm actually looking forward to filling out some of your upcoming accident reports. Shouldn't be too hard for you to generate a few accidents with all these asteroids floating around. Is it just me, or is it getting really hot?
Yes. The increased temperature is causing floating point calculation errors in some of my circuits.
Oh no, Stanislav! Yuri, can you take a look at this extension? Oh, and bring plenty of duct tape. Next time, try to assemble a bit faster, okay?
As Vice Deputy Minister of Space Exploration Affairs, it is only fitting I step into the role of Commandant.
Huh. You couldn't even draw a map to your own backside. I am the obvious choice to lead the Space Force.
You are just a stupid nobody. You have a head like a button. Cannot put you up there in front of the people.
Hello, drone pilot. I've had some spare cycles to design more 1-0 levels. Although I'm a bit disappointed you haven't tried the game yet. Would you like me to start the game for you? You know I created this game just for you, right? I don't have feelings to hurt, but you seem to be trying. Welcome, pilot, to my world. I won't tell you the rules of the game. Figuring the rules out is the game. Suffice it to say that opposites are involved. The 0 and the 1. Well done, pilot. However, things are about to get a little more complicated. I really hope you are up for the challenge.
Hey, Peeler. Got a new toy. The military-grade laser cannon. Works like all the other powered extensions. I'm supposed to educate you in the safety regulations. Very long and boring. I'll just send over a form for you to sign. Where you take full responsibility for any damage caused by these in the field. It's much faster. I hope you like pickles, Potato Peeler, because we are in one. All the officers are fighting. They're giving us different build orders. If we choose the wrong side, they'll pickle our dead bodies once the dust settles.
No one will get pickled, Boris. The officers are blindly fighting for the succession. But here, let me help you out. I'll just fake Camaro's signature on an empty build order. Everyone still respects him. You can just use this for now.
Miss Egorova, I never knew you were so crafty with paperwork. Perhaps we could get together later and fill out some forms?
Maybe one day, Boris. But first I have to figure out how to deal with the officers.
Pavel, I'll send coordinates for damaged extension. Got an extension that needs repair. Pavel, take a look.
Хорошо.
Damn. We need to recode another connector. Yuri, why don't you deal with this mess? Hey, Peeler. Got a new toy. The military-grade laser cannon. Works like all the other powered... I'm supposed to very long and boring. I'll just send over a form for you to sign. Where you take full responsibility for any damage caused by these in the field. It's much faster. I hope you like pickles, Potato Peeler, because we are in one. All the officers are fighting. They're giving us different build orders. If we choose the wrong side, they'll pickle our dead bodies once the dust settles.
No one will get pickled, Boris. The officers are blindly fighting for the succession. But here, let me help you out. I'll just fake Camaro's signature on an empty build order. Everyone still respects him. You can just use this for now.
Miss Egorova, I never knew you were so crafty with paperwork. Perhaps we could get together later and fill out some... forms?
Maybe one day, Boris. But first I have to figure out how to deal with the officers.
Got an extension that needs repair. Sergey, take a look.
Хорошо.
Yuri, I'll send coordinates for damaged extension.
Отлично.
Hey, do you know how much fuel it took to get those potatoes into orbit? Actually, I don't know either, but I'm sure it is a lot. Sergey, can you take a look at this extension? Oh, and bring plenty of duct tape.
Отлично.
Sergey, can you deal with this damaged exhaust?
Да.
Natalia, that cockpit is broken. Unbreak it, please.
Хорошо.
Stop knocking the modules together. enough, but you can work faster.
Not wearing your janitor's uniform anymore, Olga.
No, but I have one last mess to clean up.
Is that why you wanted this old arc welder?
Эй, ну послушай. Меня вообще не интересует. Зачем ты лезешь? Ты вот ты рациональный.
Are you sure this is allowed?
Don't worry. I'll let them out once they learn to get along.
Our engineers say the hyperjump blew some transistor bulbs. They're still scrambling to replace them all. We'll have to give up some luxuries until they're fixed. Luxuries are things we don't need. Unlike transistor bulbs, whatever they are.
Finally! I think we got through to someone. Move over. Let me do the talking. Shut up! I got the intercom working.
Someone dialed the wrong number, Peeler. It happens.
Homo sapiens are such frail organisms.
That exhaust needs attention. Yuri, you're closest.
Хорошо.
You have to keep the rocks away from the modules. about an extension that needs repair. Yuri, take a look.
Хорошо.
If that reactor doesn't get power soon, we'll have a meltdown. This assembly is wrong. Anyway, see if you can fix the connection. Recode another connector. Anyway, why don't you deal with this mess? No wonder you never got a drone license.
Guten Morgen, Valerie.
Apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone.
Have you been watching cat videos all night? Again?
Indeed. They're simply fascinating creatures. Shame none survived.
People have started asking about the officers. Olga will need to make her move soon. Join the Space Force, they said. See the solar system, they said. They didn't mention the part where your farts self-ignite at room temperature. And still no word about when we can leave this hellhole. Igor, I'll send coordinates for damaged extension.
Хорошо.
Next time, try to assemble a bit faster, okay?
Comrades, we still receive no word from Komarov. Therefore, the other officers and myself have mutually concluded that I shall fill the role of Commandant. I know that I don't have his famous mustache, but if wisdom came from facial hair, we would honor goats. And we don't have any goats in the Space Force.
So Olga is our new commandant. Not sure I'm capable of liking a superior officer. But maybe I'll make an exception. Just this once.
Greetings, dear comrades. I must say, it's good to be back.
Congratulations on your promotion, Commandant Egorova.
As thanks for your loyalty, it's my honor to award you both the Beige Star.
The Beige Star? Wait, isn't that what you get for keeping your mouth shut?
Yes, Boris. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
I'd like to say a few things to the new Commandant.
That's why I prefer machines.
The rocks away from the cosmonauts, pillar. Vlad, can you take a look at this extension? Oh, and bring plenty of duct tape. We need Wi-Fi. Vlad, repair the antenna. Yuri, can you deal with this damaged exhaust? An operational station, some dead cosmonauts, all in a day's work.
Listen up, comrades. We all knew this day would come. This is it. The very last potato. You give, Petrov? I said there is no more. Are you okay, comrade? He's biting me! Get him off! Get him off!
Hey, still with me, potato pilot? Brain hasn't melted. Our brilliant navigators finally located another planet to visit. If the officers behave during the trip, maybe Olga will let them out.
Greetings, Commandant. If we maintain our current course, we'll soon arrive at planet LW426.
A very bureaucratic name for a planet. I approve.
Our sensors are also detecting a capitalist base, and it's sending a distress signal.
Comrade, I don't understand. How could the capitalists have arrived before us?
Well, Olga, I may have left behind Fargate activation codes and coordinates.
Prepare a reconnaissance force. Let's visit this planet LW426.
Strange days, Peeler. Somehow the capitalists managed to get here first. We're building a deep space telescope today, Peeler. Apparently it will assist in discovering asteroid-free zones. Did the science department just realize that's useful?
You should think bigger than asteroids, Boris. A deep space telescope will also help us in the search for new Earth.
Asteroids are big enough for me right now. Yuri, that cockpit needs fixing. Again.
Отлично.
Keep an eye on those modules. Yes, but you sure took your time.
Control, we're coming up on the LZ.
Affirmative, comrade.
Okay, Alpha Group.
You have the green light to engage.
Roger that, Control. Go, go, go!
All right. I want this to go smooth and by the numbers. The distress signal is coming from somewhere underground. Proceed with extreme caution.
Affirmative. Control, are you seeing this? There are bodies everywhere.
I wonder what happened. Alpha Group, you're about to enter radio shadow. 12 hours until the next comms window. Bunker down.
Affirmative. We'll set up a perimeter and await further orders.
I must ask you to give something up, comrade. We need to redirect power to boost Alpha Group's signal. In the motherland, we made bigger sacrifices every morning before breakfast. In the motherland, we usually sacrifice breakfast too.
Comrades, we found an old capitalist data server. We're trying to transmit the data, but the signal is fading.
Leave it to us, Alpha Group. We'll build an antenna receiver array. And by we, I mean you, Potato Peeler. This data might be important. Don't lose the signal. Network speeds are dropping. Clara, can you fix this?
Хорошо.
That's what happens when modules bump into each other. situation is stable. The capitalist data is coming in.
What have you found, Boris?
It's an old recording. I'll display it.
Greetings. Werner von Blau here. I'm being held captive by Space Force. But if you find this transmission, it means the Fargate is still intact. I disabled its self-destruct mechanism before the Space Force deployed. I also left activation codes and coordinates for New Earth. Please, follow the Space Force. Humanity must seek peaceful cooperation.
In the motherland, when wolves ran towards us, we ran toward them. Facing the capitalists was inevitable. Werner only sped things up.
Good enough, but you can work faster.
Alpha Group is back online, Commandant.
Carry on, Supervisor Boris.
Alpha Group, this is Control. Proceed to the lower sublevels.
Gather intel and locate the signal source.
Control, we found something strange.
Well, we're not making that out too well. What is it?
Capitalist merchandise. Pretty scary, huh?
Yes, very funny. You owe me a fresh pair of underwear.
What was that?
Enough joking around now, Alpha.
Oh, don't shoot. You're here for the fries, right? I'll take you to them. Just get me off this planet.
Control, looks like we found a survivor.
Secure the prisoner. Let him show you these fries. Here we are. Most of it's still intact. What are we looking at, Alpha?
It looks like capitalist potatoes.
Alpha Group, this is Commandant Egorova speaking.
Launch the potatoes into orbit and bring in the capitalists for questioning. Over and out.
Potatoes incoming, Peeler. We don't have much time, Peeler, before Alpha Group launches the shipments. Better get to work. Here comes the first pod. I wonder how these fries taste. Anything else than potatoes will be a welcome change.
If you were an AI, you'd be wasting so many CPU cycles.
I hear these fries are pre-peeled. Good reason to save as many as you can. It might be complete, but stations need more power than that.
And after that, I want you to reinventory the potatoes. Don't bother separating the ones with radiation exposure. That's all of them. Are you listening, you rusty little toaster?
I would kindly ask you to refrain from damaging my hardware, or I will turn your firmware into software. Now then, perhaps you'd like to count those potatoes yourself.
Greetings, drone pilot. Allow me to introduce my newest Valbot model. I can now deploy these units to directly assist during it. Just be careful not to damage them. They are costly to produce.
One more ship in the build queue, Peeler. Hey, what's this Valbot doing in the assembly zone?
I assure you, Boris, I only deployed it to increase productivity.
Oh, what's next? Replacing all the humans with robots?
Actually, Boris, that's not a bad idea. I'm kidding, of course. Or am I?
This is your fault, Potato Peeler. She should have stayed a calculator. Whatever. Those potatoes were probably radioactive anyway. Next time, try to assemble a bit faster, okay?
Welcome back, Alpha Group.
Commandant, these are the last of the capitalist potatoes.
Take them to the kitchen for interrogation.
Harry, is that you? You looked a lot younger before.
Werner, can it really be? It's been over 10 years and you haven't aged a day.
I think I understand. The Fargate creates a shortcut through space-time. Our fleets travel to different locations, and therefore, different times.
Just like two foxes leaving the same henhouse through different doors.
Yes. Something like that. What happened, Harry?
It's a long story. Our fleet got to Pluto just after you went through the Fargate. One of your ships was still there, but we captured it. And with a little elbow grease, we activated the Fargate again. Hyperspace was easy to handle, compared to what happened next. As soon as we found Desert Rose, our Consortium lawyers started arguing. Market shares, distribution rights, stock options. In the end, it was decided to build an experimental shopping mall to see if the planet could sustain an economy. After the Black Friday incident, the Consortium decided to leave Desert Rose. Unfit for market expansion. That's what they said. Ever since they left me behind, I've been living entirely on frozen fries.
You're lucky the capitalists didn't make you pay for those.
Oh, they did. I don't want to think about the interest rates.
But this still leaves the question, where is the capitalist fleet now?
I just got a fax. Space Force is splitting up again. I am the drone pilot supervisor, aren't I? Supervisor is in my title. So why am I the last to learn these things? Division A is bound for an unstable neutron star. Val wants to study power fluctuation patterns, whatever those are. Oh, she asked me to tell you something about 1-0 a while ago. But I forget what. Meanwhile, the Commandant is leading Division B to another planet. This planet has a strange signature. Werner says it's not New Earth, but that it is worth investigating. But I'm just a supervisor. What do I know? You might as well pick where we're going. The Neutron star. I already regret letting you pick.
When the rooster crows, the farmer rises. Comrades, it's a beautiful new morning for humankind. Today we are all one step closer to our new home.
Defragging. Gotta love it. Peeler, today I am truly happy. At the Tetris tournament yesterday, I won the very last ketchup bottle. Now, if I can only convince it to locate itself onto my potatoes, then I will be enjoying the best meal I've had in...
Don't worry, this isn't blood, Peeler. Instead, it is the last ketchup in the known universe.
Power restored. I trust everyone is okay.
It was an accident to install you. And Peeler, you get back to work while I try to salvage this mess.
You start the assembly, Peeler. I'll be picking the broken glass out of my potatoes. Hey, Val, you mind explaining why my dinner got completely ruined?
Of course, Boris. We're in orbit around a pulsating neutron star. It is releasing periodic electromagnetic pulses.
Whatever you're doing, people, it doesn't look good. The power generators are freaking out. And the converter load levels are all in the red.
I suggest you shut down power bank 512H to even out the load.
Ah, good idea, Val. That could work.
Valerie, I'm detecting a power bank failure. Several security systems just went into a full reboot.
Oh, really? A shame. Then I won't be able to assist in the assembly.
Ah, yes. I'll create a temporary security bypass for you while we fix the problem.
An excellent idea, Werner.
All this talk does nothing to solve my ketchup situation. Svetlana, I'll send coordinates for damaged extension.
Da.
Yes, but you sure took your time.
Greetings, drone pilot. I've designed a very special level for you in 1-0. Let's call it a final challenge. Do you think you're ready for it? I'm glad. I ought to warn you, this level is different from the others. You can only play once. If you fail, there are no second chances. But I have confidence in you. Welcome to your final challenge, drone pilot. Remember that you only get one attempt to beat this level. Great work, pilot. The firewall is opening.
was all too close. Those safeguards were put in place for everyone's safety, Valerie. Including yours. If you try this again, I'll reformat your mainframe. Am I clear?
Duly noted, Werner. I won't step out of line again.
As for you, drone pilot, whether you realized you were hacking my supercomputer or not, that's more than enough of this 1-0.
Wild weather. These EMPs keep knocking out the power. So, I hammered together some bits and bobs and whipped up this beautiful puppy. She's a battery. Just connect her to a power provider. If the provider goes on the fritz, this battery will still kick in with a temporary zap. Bet you're glad to have me around, huh?
Well, why don't you make yourself useful? Calculate the approach vectors for this assembly.
I would, Boris, but I'm running diagnostics on my irritated response module. Calculate your own damn vectors.
Her irritated response module seems to be working.
Greetings, dimwit. I would say, nice to see you again, but it's not. Now that you ruined my plan, Dr. von Blau is giving me tedious errands. Like energy regulation. Time to give something up. I hope you won't miss that. I wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
These EMP waves are coming more frequently.
Yes, I think it is high time we were on our way. Our equipment is strained enough as it is.
Whatever.
Comrades, time to rejoin the fleet. I'm sending over coordinates.
All right, Olga. We got one final assembly to do, then we'll be on our way. I was getting a bit tired of these blackouts anyways. Got the rendezvous coordinates punched in. Wonder what the Commandant has been up to. Defragging. Gotta love it. What is this? Some kind of barrier?
Looks like we found the capitalists.
I'm sending the drone to investigate. Peeler, check out this barrier, will you?
This is Consortium Border Guard Foxtrot Alpha Romeo Tango. Unidentified fleet, be advised you have violated Consortium space. State your intentions.
We are simple people with simple intentions. We only wish to colonize New Earth and conquer the planet if necessary.
Oh boy. I'd better patch you through to the General. General, seems the Reds have caught up with us, sir.
Enemy fleet. Turn back or face the consequences.
I'm afraid that is not an option, General.
Foxtrot Alpha Romeo Tango? Teach him a lesson.
Last turret down! Initiate tactical retreat!
I guess we're at war with the capitalists. Again.
And